Hey there, Facebook. You know, it's really crazy that I'm jumping on here. Not really crazy, but I'm here to talk about anxiety, right? And doing this makes me so nervous. I swear, hitting that live button will just never not be nerve-wracking. I think it just really doesn't even matter where you're at, personally. Anyways, I hope y'all are having a great Monday. I'm pretty excited. My kids just had a little scooter parade for 4th of July at their school. It was super cute. I'm pretty sure Amina rides a bicycle better than Trace does, but that's neither here nor there. They had a good time. We had little decorated scooters, and David got to come, so it was really cool. But anyways, I wanted to jump on here and share something with you guys. I talked a little bit recently at our convention, and I had a pretty vulnerable Facebook Live, and I talked about my anxiety. This is not something that I keep a secret. It's something that I have, pretty out in the open, and I've shared in the past why I feel that's important for me to do. Got my name tag on, right? I want you guys to do me a favor. If this is you, if you wear this name tag all the time, some of the time, I want you to drop the number 1 in the comments. I want you to type a 1 in the comments, leave me a comment so I know who my people are. If you ever, anxiety girl or boy, I guess, I want you to drop a 1 in the comments and let me know. I know I'm not the only person that wears this name tag, wears this label. And you know what? It's okay. It happens to the best of us, right? I happen to love my anxious friends and myself. So this is what I want to talk about. This, obviously, right? Good. I'm glad I'm not alone. I've been in great company too. You guys, I've talked before about the fact that this is not a label that we have to wear. And a lot of you know that I have come a really, really long way in dealing with my anxiety and dealing with my stress. And I've made a lot of lifestyle changes and I have had a lot of successes in that area. Medication free, a lot of really big wins. But there has still been this last factor, this last edge that I can't seem to kick, that I haven't been able to get rid of. And to quite frankly, it's kind of a burden that as I talked to you guys about before, I have come to accept in a way because I feel like I'm carrying it for a purpose, and that purpose is to share with other people. That doesn't mean that I don't still hate it, that going into situations that other people are like cool as a cucumber, right? And it literally makes my entire body tense up and shake, and it makes me feel nauseous and sick to my stomach, which are like normal everyday situations that in my brain don't bother me, but for some reason my body is just like puts the brakes on, right? I hate that happens to me, and I hate that it happens to other people. It's like the last thing in the world that I would wish on anyone. But it is what it is. So I shared with you guys recently that our company came out with a new product that I told you guys is just for me. Let me tell you, when I say it's just for me, you guys look at that bottle. Like, I'm pretty sure they knew your girl needed a little help, okay? I have been praying for me to know the right things to do, the right changes to make, praying for God to lift this last bit of edge off on top of everything. As far as I've come, there have been situations that I'm still struggling with, and, going into large crowds and, family and friends and people that I love and people that I want to be around dearly, but going and being around these situations makes me extremely uncomfortable and extremely nervous, and it just shouldn't be that way. And this is a burden I've been praying for God to take away. You guys know that I believe we pray like it depends on God, but we work like it depends on us, right? So we have to make the changes that we have to make, and sometimes God gives us tools for us to use to help us overcome these things that we're praying for. I've been using this little bad boy for 3 weeks. And I can tell you it's working. And it's really just been probably over the last week that I'm like, it's working. Like I even told David, I think it's working, babe. Like, I think it might be working. And as much as fabulous success as I have had on these products, and as much as I love them and I trust them, there's like maybe some level in me that was maybe still skeptical, or just thought that maybe I'm just a person that's never going to overcome this completely. I don't really know what it was. It was holding my thought process back, but it's working. There have been situations recently that typically would have sent me over the edge, sent me into, having to go and decompress and literally like block myself away from everyone, that they haven't done that. I've handled them with grace and ease and patience in a way that I'm not used to handling those kind of situations. And it's really kind of weird. And sadly, there's been things happen that I am like, I'll vocally say, oh, that just stresses me out. Or this just makes my anxiety bad. And then I realize that actually, really, I'm not stressed out. I'm so used to saying that it stresses me out that it's like a habit. And then I'm like, wait a second, like, you're not even stressed out. Like, why'd you just say you were stressed out if you're not even stressed out? And it's really, really crazy. And the only change that I have made to what I've been doing for the past 2 years, or working towards for the past 2 years, is this. That's it. Now, some of you guys are like, okay, that's great. Like, some of you are, all right, that's awesome. Good for you. You're my friend. I love your story. Now, I'm a feelings person. We call it a yellow personality. I'm into feelings. I love stories. I love testimonies. I really don't worry about the facts so much, because if a friend of mine says something, a friend of mine recommends something, and they have a story to go along with it, I'm like, awesome, cool. Like, yeah, sign me up. Where's it at? What is it? Right? Like, I just love people's stories. I trust people's personal testimonies, but some of you are fact-based people, right? Some of you, we call you green. Some of you love the facts. You're like, okay, that's great, girl, but I need to know the nitty gritty. If this is you, I want you to drop a 2 in the comments. Drop a number 2 in the comments if this is you. You want to know the hows, the whys, the whens, the facts. You want to know the nitty gritty. You're like, all right, great. You're already thinking of things that you're going to Google when this is done, because quite frankly, even if I give you all that research, you're probably not going to trust me anyways. You're going to want to go do your own research, and that's completely cool. If that is you, I want you to drop a 2 in the comments and let me know. You're my science friends. You're my science-based people. I've told you many, many times, I'm not a scientist. I don't strive to be. And all I know is that this says on the bottle, clinically proven ingredients, by the way, patent pending, stabilizes stress hormones and promotes relaxation. How does it do that? It's a probiotic. It helps your insides function the way they're supposed to function, and your body produces the chemicals that it's supposed to produce so that you can be happy the way you're supposed to be happy. That's as scientific as I'm going to get with you, but those of you that did say that you're a number 2, you're that green person, you want those facts, I'm going to touch base with you later and get you the information in your hands that you need so that you can really get to the bottom of what you are, you're hoping to find out. It's working for me. It's working for me. I've been on it for 3 weeks, and I want to say something, and I hate to, I almost forgot about my name tag. This, I'm getting rid of it. I forgot. I'm getting rid of it because I have a new one, which is this one, which is my new favorite one. And if you want to wear this name tag too, hit your girl up because we can make it happen. You guys, I recommend things all the time on my Facebook. I have people message me wanting to know what kind of tanning lotion I use, what kind of hair dye do I use, what kind of conditioner do I use, who cuts my hair, what kind of eyelashes do I use, do I enjoy my microblading, all of this stuff I constantly give recommendations on. I am an open book. Y'all know that. Y'all know the things in my life that I love, okay? I love crazy hair. I love Target. I love all kinds of things. I love Jesus. I love my church. I give you guys recommendations all the time. And people, you ask me for recommendations, I give them, and no one ever, ever, ever bats an eye. This is a recommendation that I am giving. And I'm telling you right now that if you're my friend and you're struggling and you're suffering from these things, and I give you this recommendation that is working for me, and you put the brakes on, I'm going to wonder why. I'm going to wonder what the difference is. Because you don't hesitate to try my conditioner or try my hair color or try my hair lady or shop at my favorite clothing store or go to my favorite online boutique. You never hesitate to do those things. But for some reason, there's something that holds you back when it comes to this. Something that's been life-altering for me, something that has been truly made a change in my entire life. You put the brakes on. And I'm probably going to be frank and ask you why. Because I'm a helper and I want to help people. And I probably should have also wrote "and advocate" on this. Because even if I am throwing away the anxiety girl label, even if I'm getting done with that and I'm throwing it out, I pray that this is a part of my life that I never forget. Do I think it's probably gone forever? Do it not still make me nervous just to do this, or not still situations that I'm going to deal with? Yes, that's how my brain is wired. But you guys, I've come a long, long, long way, and that's something that I'm proud of. And I pray that God never lets me forget those struggles that I've been through and those hard times, because remembering all of that and knowing all of that and having that personal experience, that's what allows me to help other people. But I don't want to go back, because a happy me is a happy mama. And I can tell you that traveling with my children on vacation out of town and not losing it because my anxiety, busted out the top, that's an amazing feeling. Amazing, amazing feeling. And I just am feeling so overwhelmed and so blessed that I was able to have that. And I cannot wait for many, many, many more good days, especially for those little people that deserve the absolute best version of me. Anyways, that's what I got. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you all later.